What's up, Mystics? Welcome back to my channel. I'm B, and this is going to be another reading with Mystic by Nature. Thank you all for tuning in and supporting the channel. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss any uploads, okay? So this is going to be for my Tauruses. Is that the plural of Taurus? I believe so. Taurians. Ain't that what it is? Yeah, this is going to be for my Taurians. For June 15th through the 30th, okay? And today is technically June 15th, so this energy is for today all the way up until the end of the month. I decided that I'm going to start doing the 2 videos per zodiac sign for the month. So it's going to be a lot of work, but I think it's going to be worth it because y'all seem to really enjoy this. So let's go ahead and see what's coming through, okay? And for the first time, I'm actually shuffling on camera, okay? I don't have no spread laid out previously, so. All right, for Taurus. Spirit, what is the energy? No. What is the messages for Taurus for June 15th through the 30th? Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, okay? Spirit, what are the messages for Taurus for June 15th through the 30th? I see the 3 of Swords in reverse, so getting over some heartbreak, some issues, okay? Spirit, what is the messages for Taurus June 15th through the 30th? Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, okay? Let's do one more shuffle. What is the energy for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus for June 15th through the 30th, all right? And then I'm going to use my Oracle deck to pull an energy card for you all. Spirit, what is the energy for Taurus for June 15th through the 30th, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus? Spirit, what is the energy? I heard let go for Taurus. Your time is coming, okay, is what I heard. Let's see. Ooh. Yes. Surrender, okay? That's the let go energy that I picked up on, all right? So, Taurus, and then we have attraction, which is that your time is coming. So, Taurus, it's like when you let go of whatever is holding you back or whatever is, you know, keeping you mentally bound, like it's stopping you from believing in yourself and believing in your abilities and believing in whatever it is you're trying to do. When you surrender to the universe and you let go of the expectation and you let go of your doubts and your fears and you just kind of open yourself up to receive whatever the universe has for you, you can easily attract whatever it is that you want. And that's why Spirit is saying your time is coming, okay? Because whatever it is that you're trying to make happen, it can happen, but you have to surrender first, because it came out like this: surrender on top, attraction on the bottom. You have to surrender first. And surrender is more than just letting go of your doubts and fears, but also being okay with allowing the universe to come in, work their magic, put you in situations, take you out of situations so that you can start attracting what it is that you really want, okay? Because you're more than capable of doing it, but you have to open yourself up to the process. And I feel like because Taurus, you can be very, very stubborn. We all know that. You can be very, very focused on stability and security. And so surrendering sometimes is very hard for you to do because that means you don't have control. And that's a hard thing for you to deal with. And so when you give up control and you just kind of let the universe do their thing and you let go of all of the doubts and insecurities within yourself, then you start really attracting what is in alignment with your highest good, okay? I hope that makes sense. All right, let's see. Spirit, what is the issue for Taurus for June 15th through the 30th? What is the issue? Give me 3 cards. What is the issue? 1. What is the issue? Okay. Oh, 4. 5. Okay. I'm sorry, I got a phone call. All right, so for the issue, we have the Page of Swords in reverse, the Lovers in reverse, the 3 of Swords upright, which I told you I saw in the pre-shuffle, and then we have the Magician and the World card in reverse, okay? So Taurus, it really feels like you're moving with some petty energy. Page of Swords to me is immaturity, petty energy, just like real, like not thinking clearly because you too focused on like stupid shit is really what it means to me. But it's like, I feel like you have a choice going on here. For some of you all, this is definitely about a relationship, okay? There are some things out of whack between you and this person, and it feels like they've done something to you, or you've done something to them where you feel betrayed by them, okay? Because this Three of Swords is giving me hurt, betrayal, upset. It's giving me that type of energy. And it's either because you and your partner are not on good terms. Maybe you all are disconnected. Maybe they did something to you. Maybe there was some infidelity. Or it feels like you all just aren't on the same page, like morally. Like you all just aren't in the right space as far as like your values, okay? Like your values aren't aligned. So you kind of feel betrayed by them, because it's like, damn, are we meant to be together? Like, damn, can we make it work? Because like you have a completely different view or take on life than I do. Like, can we even like overcome this? You know what I'm saying? But I just heard they have to get out of their own way, okay? So it's like Spirit is that's why Spirit is saying you need to surrender, and you need to like let go of all of this, like this wall you have up. Like I'm kind of seeing a wall, a four way wall around you, where like there's no way for people to get in and like do any, like people can't really express their true thoughts and opinions, okay, with you, because it's like you're not open to hearing that. You only have one way of viewing things, so you're not really open to seeing things from anybody else's perspective, right? And so it's like when people come in and try to show you a different way of doing things, you automatically shut down, go into a stage of feeling betrayed, or like somebody is trying to make you feel bad about yourself. And so then you just start, turning petty and like kind of turning your energy into some negative shit. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, because you got a couple swords here, and this is the Gemini card. So you could be dealing with the Gemini very heavily. But then we also have the Magician in reverse, and then the World card in reverse, okay? So it's like you can't move on to the next chapter of your life and close this door. Like you can't move on to the next chapter until you close this door. It's like you continue to stay in this space of like, you have your wall up, you have your guard up, and can't nobody tell you nothing. Can't nobody like, give you any type of advice. Like you're not open to receiving anything. So like I said, if this is about love, it feels like this is a matter of you all not having the same values, and you feeling like, okay, well, that person ain't for me then, because I'm not open to receiving no other ways of thinking. All right. The way that I think is the way that I think, and that's the right way. And if anybody got a problem with it, they could see me. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of like what your energy feels like. If this is not about a relationship, it feels like you are having a hard time making a choice about how to move forward in your life, maybe with your career or your purpose. I'm definitely picking up on that with the Magician card in the reverse, because this is saying like you're not harnessing your real power, okay? You're not really tapping into all of the power that you really have, because you keep limiting yourself. And that's why Spirit is saying you're standing in your own way, because if you just give up a little control and just surrender, you can start attracting all of the prosperity, the abundance, the peace, the love, whatever it is that you want into your life. But you have to give up the control. You have to let that wall down a little bit, and you're not ready to do that, partially because you're still holding on to the past, which is why the World card is in reverse, because that's definitely saying like unfinished business. Like you won't close that door so that you can go to the next room. You know what I'm saying? Like, or you won't close that chapter so you can go to the next one. Like however you want to put it, you aren't able to move forward because you're still stuck on some shit from the past. Like I said, it could be with a relationship where you feel like you and that person aren't connecting as far as like values. Could be that this person did something to you, okay? Maybe they cheated on you or whatever, and you're disconnected from that person and you're not feeling them, and now you're being petty, okay? Because the Magician card is also trickery. So you could be on some sneaky shit, stalking them on social media, doing all type of crazy shit that you don't need to be doing, busting car windows, shit like that. But again, you and that person aren't done, because the cycle is still unfinished. So when you get done doing all of that, you still gonna have to surrender to the universe and just say, hey, I'm gonna let you work this out, and let the universe start doing what they do. Because the reason why you so pressed is because you trying to have control, and like, it's not gonna work like that. It's not gonna work like that. It doesn't matter what you can try your best to make shit happen, but if it's not meant to be, it's not gonna be. So you have to be okay with that, Taurus. Let me see. What's the challenge? Spirit, what's the challenge for Taurus? What's the challenge? I heard they're attacking them. So if this is about love, I just got the Queen of Cups in reverse. You are literally like all on their tail. And that goes back to that Page of Swords. You are stalking them. You are, you know, going through their phone, or you just are smothering them. Yeah, the Devil card in reverse. Okay, you could be dealing with a Capricorn maybe. What's the challenge? And the Moon is here again, but this time it's in reverse, all right? So the challenge is that you are afraid to release the past, all right? You have some issues about releasing the past. And I also think, Taurus, that you're really afraid of the fact that if you do let go and you do surrender, I think you're afraid of what will come to the light, because it's going to be uncomfortable for you. And so I think that you're afraid. Maybe there are some secrets or some things underneath the surface that you aren't ready to reveal. And I feel like if it comes out, it's going to make you very uncomfortable. And so to prevent that, you are still trying to have control over this situation. Again, it could be a relationship, because I'm really picking up on you smothering somebody, like you, like, attacking them with your words. Like, you're not being compassionate at all. You're not being loving. None of that. You're being overprotective. You are trying to control them because they've hurt you or they've made you feel insecure. And because you don't have that stability, you're trying to control them now. And you're trying to kind of make them do what you want them to do. Again, going back to that trickery card, the Magician in reverse. But it's like, you have to be okay with just letting people do what they do, Taurus. Like, it's like, you can lead a horse to water, but you cannot make them drink, okay? So you've told this person that they've hurt you, okay? You've told this person that you're not feeling connected to them, and you know that the cycle is undone, right? It's unfinished. So at this point, you have nothing else to do, Taurus, but surrender. You can't control them. You can't make them do what you want them to do. You can't make them not cheat on you. You can't make them post you on social media if that's what you're mad about. You can't make them, love you the way that you want them to love. You can't do any of that. All you can do is either make a decision to stay and try to work on it, or make a decision to leave because it's not in alignment, okay? That's all you can do. In the moment that you stop being so in your feelings and you stop trying to have control over the situation, and you like just kind of let shit be what it is, I really feel like then you'll get to the place of peace that you're looking for. Because I do feel like you're looking for peace, Taurus, but you can't find it because you're so busy trying to control every intricate detail of the story, okay? I'm also feeling like I need to say that, like I was saying, if you can lead them, but you can't make them drink. And you have to be okay with the fact that a lot of the times what you're putting off is what you attract. Okay? And so that's why Spirit is saying that you have to let go of like the way you're looking at this relationship or this job or whatever this situation is. You have to change the way you're looking at it, because when you start looking at it differently and you lose the expectation that people are supposed to do X, Y, and Z, or this job is supposed to be X, Y, and Z, when you let go of all of that expectation that you have, you'll be able to start really attracting what it is that you need. Okay. Because the truth of the matter is, how people act towards you is a reflection of how you treat yourself, okay? So if you are insecure, that doesn't give anybody the right to go and cheat on you. But it definitely is a reflection of the type of people that you attract, right? So when you shift yourself and when you start working on yourself, you start attracting better things to you. But in order to start doing that, you have to let go of some shit, Taurus. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's really a chain reaction, whether this is about a relationship, a job, or whatever. If you feel like what is happening is not in alignment with you and you want to attract better things into your life, you have to be willing to let go of some things, and you have to be okay with putting yourself in an uncomfortable situation, because I'm really picking up on you are just really like over emotional and really just like smothering this situation with all of this worry and petty energy and negative energy. And so what do you think you're going to attract back to you? Negative shit. Period. So what's the advice, Spirit? What's the advice we have for Taurus? Some of y'all could be dealing with a water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. What did I say? This is literally work on yourself. Work on yourself. Work on yourself. We had some other cards fly out too. Yeah. Okay. The Death card came out. This is a Scorpio card. Like I said, you could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We do have some water energy here. The Death card. It's time to make a change. It's time to let some stuff die off, Taurus, so that you can move forward to your future. You need to be more lighthearted. Everything doesn't have to be so serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about the times where you were happiest in your life. And a lot of those times are things where it was just simple. It was just something simple. Get back to that. Don't allow yourself to be so consumed in negativity or all of this worry and concern, okay? Also, work on yourself. Like, take a moment to go into solitude and start really working on who you are. What do you want? What do you want to attract to you? Because like I said, whatever you're putting off is what you'll attract back. So you really need to go into solitude and focus on yourself, Taurus, for a while. And then with this Eight of Pentacles, if this is about a job, I'm also going to encourage you to start learning a new craft, okay? Start learning a new trade, to go back to school, or to put yourself in a new situation. Maybe meet a mentor or something where you can start learning what it is that you really want to do with your career so that you can get on the right track. We also have the Judgment card in reverse. So you really need to stop passing judgment on people and think about you, okay? Like, everything is not everybody else, right? People are a reflection of what we are. So you need to make sure that you are not passing judgment on people, and instead that you are looking at this as an opportunity to say, okay, what about me? Am I, what can I do on myself to change the situation? Because I can't change you. So what can I do on myself to change the situation? You know what I'm saying? Don't pass judgment. Just be open to hearing or receiving what you could be doing on yourself to change the situation and attract better things into your life, okay? And then we also have this Knight of Swords here, which to me is feeling like, I'm going to clarify it, but it's feeling like you be direct. You know what I mean? Like, this Page of Swords in reverse is like petty shit. Like, it's not clear communication. It's very childish and immature, and just very you're doing shit behind somebody's back to try to get them to move the way that you want them to move. This is be very direct in how you feel, okay? Come in and say how you feel. And if somebody got a problem with it, then they just gonna have a problem with it. But you have to come in and say how you feel. Or that person needs to come in and say how they feel to you, okay? I keep dropping these cards. Spirit has a lot to tell you, Taurus. Give me one clarifier for this Knight of Swords, Spirit. Give me one clarifier for this Knight of Swords. Here we go. The King of Wands in reverse, okay? You need to remember the vision. You need to remember that that people are not your servants, okay? I don't know why, but that's just what I picked up on with this King of Wands in reverse. People are not your servants, and you cannot boss them around and force them to do stuff that they don't want to do, okay? You're not a tyrant, Taurus. You are a being who has a vision and a purpose for their life, all right? So you need to keep that in mind. And when you're executing that vision and when you're working in alignment with that vision, be direct in how you feel, all right? But not in a hurtful way. Just be direct and state when you're upset or when something is bothering you or when you feel like things need to be changed. But you have to be very honest with yourself. And if you're not willing to be honest with yourself, then you can't expect anybody else to be honest with you. Period. All right, Taurus. Thank y'all for tuning in and supporting the channel. Please make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss any uploads, all right? And make sure you check out that description box. It's going to be a lot of information in there about how to book a personal reading with me, where to follow me over on Instagram, how to donate to the channel, all that good stuff. Thank y'all for tuning in. I love y'all, and until next time, I'm out.